Sega have just released what might be the best trailer so far for Sonic Frontiers. We already knew that combat in Sonic Frontiers would be quite fluid and natural feeling, but thanks to a new combat and upgrades trailer, we get to see some more competent fighting against a range of different enemies and guardians, chaining special attacks together and a brand new ability. Not only that, but there are a few really cool little tidbits hidden away in the trailer, so let's go over why this trailer was so good. The main focus is how Sonic fights and how upgrading works, but we do get a little peek at a couple of cyberspace levels. We see the city area and Green Hill, shows off some speed, some wall jumping, nothing special here, but the variety is cool. But then we get into the skill tree. So we get this shot of the full skill tree. Now from playing the game, I can confirm that these are the upgradable skills that you unlock yourself with skill points. There are also other skills that are unlocked through the story and they're not shown here. Now this doesn't look like a lot, but there's plenty to go over. We can see moves here like Wild Rush and Sonic Boom, which get their names officially confirmed in this trailer, but there are also some newer bits. The final capstone move almost looks like a jump from the Sonic Advance games. There also looks like some stuff like an upgraded stomp attack and upgraded versions of the spin dash. There's a lot of cool stuff here, but the main takeaway that you should have from this is that Sonic has a considerable moveset for combat, and that's fantastic. And what this trailer does so well is rather than just showing us one move and then starting the combo again, it actually just shows how fluid combat can be by chaining attacks together. So checking out these fights against some Guardians, look at how the moves flow into each other, going from normal attacks to Sonic Boom to what looks like the drop dash to a circular spin attack. It's causing massive damage, but it fits so well with Sonic the Hedgehog because he's keeping up momentum throughout. Like here against the ninja, he dodges, parries, does a standard attack, and then dashes and spins again. The combat is so fluid and it has a good tangible flow to it. I know firsthand that Sonic's momentum in the open zone is actually fantastic, like he feels really good when he's moving around, and that standard attacks can be chained together pretty well, but the fact that endgame combat can keep up the core principles of Sonic like speed and momentum whilst also being flashy as hell is just so good to see. It is really, really awesome. There are some really cool attacks that are definitely inspired by the Sonic movies, which is really cool in general, and have some extra properties like some knockback, but the thing that got me was this new ability, Phantom Rush. So when you get your combo meter, it upgrades your attacks by making Sonic attack so fast it looks like holograms are appearing. It's just so on brand, but it also opens up some really cool questions, like does this affect his movement outside of battle as well? Will it affect all of his attacks, or is it just the standard ones? We don't know. God, I'm just so excited for this game. Holy fuck. This trailer does an awesome job conveying how good combat will feel and clues us into how with practice and skill, players can create much more interesting situations for Sonic in fights, which is exactly what we wanted from the endgame. The other tidbit that we learn is that Guardians from earlier islands are going to reappear in the game with alterations, like Ninja from the early game here, and then Ninja from the later game. The purple hue on the legs shows upgrades. I do wonder if this means extra attacks or faster parries. There's so much to see in this trailer, those different Guardians, how to fight them, how to upgrade your skills, and how attack and defense will play into the game in general. It's really, really cool to see, and I think this is just a great example of carrying up the hype in these last few weeks before release. So what do you think of this trailer, and what do you think of the combat? And do you want to know how the game plays in general, how it handles? Because I actually got to play the game the other week. I've made a video with all of my thoughts about just how good Sonic Frontiers is, and I really think it's a game changer. If you want to check out this video, it's going to give you all the information that you need. Make sure you subscribe and check it out.